exit the game too.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back into it though.
Okay.
Oops. Alright, let's go back.
Well,
Hello.
Hi, Raymond.
hey Raymond.
What you guys up to?
We're gonna play Sea of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no problems with it, that's why. No, there isn't, bro.
Raymond, you wanna
You've
hear?
never even played the game, how do you know?
Huh?
You wanna hear? You wanna hear something that sucks?
What?
So today, I was playing Bioshock, right?
Mm-hmm. I saw
And
that.
yeah, and so I was streaming it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I go to save, and
And it corrupts.
my game crashes.
You hate to see it.
And then when I went to go back into place to continue playing, my saves were gone.
Sounds about right.
I got so pissed off.
How long were you in? How far did you make it in the game?
Uh, I was like 2 hours in, so
It's pretty bad.
yeah, so I got to where I was about to fight the the very first splicer the female splicer that you have to take on. I was I was right there, and then it crashed and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so mad.
So mad that you left the game.
And I told Ricardo that I was gonna go and break his leg.
Mm-hmm. Then I told Eric he was gonna break his legs. And that's when and then Eric joined. Then Charles told him that I was lying. And then Eric left.
You want to go play Maple Story?
Mm-hmm.
right back.
Where you at now, Ricardo?
How is that complaining?
50.
He said I'm like iffy about it.
I want my crew. No.
Another new face. That was quite the celebration when you arrived. I'm not surprised you don't remember it. The Pirate Lord told me to expect you. I hope you're prepared for the adventure that awaits, and the danger. You'll need gold if you're to prosper, but there are ways to see to that. Several trading companies have a presence across the Sea of Thieves. Here on this outpost, you can meet with the Gold Hoarders, the Merchant Alliance, and the Order of Souls. Don't be fooled. These aren't the stuffy bureaucrats you're used to from the wider world. They'll readily pay pirates who are willing to take on work. Make yourself known, and they'll offer you voyages to prove yourself. Think of them as an initiation, or a way to make coin, if you prefer. You'll find your ship waiting outside, as well as food and supplies, if you know where to look. When you're ready for a greater challenge, come back and speak with me again.
The pirate go.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you want to join us on the Sea of Thieves, Raymond?
I have to re-download it. When doing the Xbox app, it's gonna take forever.
Told
Yep.
you, Ricardo.
It's taking me at least 3 times longer than what Charles took on Steam.
Yep, figured that much.
And Charles finished, how many, like half an hour ago? And I'm barely at 50%.
What is it?
Dude, my mom needs to get more of these. Like, you ever heard of those these little pouches of like powder that you can pour into your bottled water that makes
Mhm.
sense to like punch?
Yeah.
She got these ones. It's called like it's called like Kickstarter like energy drink,
Mhm.
and the taste of it is like it's like black cherry. Tastes really
Mm.
good.
You got some ancient coins for me? Ooh, lovely. Go on, go smash some coin nabbing skellies.
Dude, I don't even know why. I did way more than I was supposed to at work than they pay me for. Why am I like this?
What'd you do?
basically whatever. Whenever the manager wasn't doing something, I was fucking doing it. Like, oh yeah, let me just take over your entire ship, but you go over there do nothing.
What the heck?
It was really annoying. I was even surprised he told me, yeah, you can clock out now. I was like, yo, really? Can I? I didn't say that. I didn't say that exactly,
Yeah.
but like I said it in my head. I was like, really? I
Mm.
could leave? Are you sure? Sure you don't want me to finish your job too? You sure you don't want me to do the paperwork? It was really annoying. Come here, Domus. Yeah. What you doing? Hmm?
Sorry, I'm Steve.
Oh, you gosh. You know much.
No, it's been up.
What? What? What you want? What you want? Hmm? Hmm?
It's more open. It's more open than Battlefield 4. It's like you're more free to do shit. Oh, did you actually look it up like on YouTube?
What?
Hey, you should. Do some like gameplay of it. Well, you can just search it up on YouTube because there's people that play it. World War III. What's World War III?
Huh? What? But you didn't like this game. Said that you didn't like this game.
Um,
Have you guys seen this anime called Haikyuu? I think it's what it's called.
No.
Surprisingly, that game was made in 2018.
No.
No.
Heard from like a lot of like reaction channels. A lot of people who are a connoisseur of anime say it's a pretty good one. It's a sports one. Has to do with volleyball. I watched the first episode and I was like, dude, why does anime make
Yeah.
this boring sport in real life make it look epic as fuck? I'm like, I would never watch volleyball in my life, but like anime makes it interesting. Oh, was it open? Sorry. Went to go grab a water and put a little powder in it.
You still have some? Huh? Those little powders? What? You still have those little powders to put in the water? Yeah. I'm just telling you, do you still have them?
Yes,
I said,
yes.
yeah.
He said yes.
I said yeah. Okay, I can tell your mother to buy some tomorrow and pick her up for
By I don't know if you saw it, but I think I left it. I left it somewhere. Yeah, I forgot to put it back in that cabinet.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
that
get World
it's
War III
those
because
boxes that I like
that was,
those
I mean,
ones.
I was thinking about getting out before, but
It's the energy drink ones.
did you see gameplay of it, Christian? I think you can use almost every vehicle in that game. Yeah, that was gonna be the game I was gonna get to like replace Battlefield 4. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, it's a raft tank. A raft tank. What? Oh, shit, wait, what are you, how are you buying it? Are you buying it up? Oh, the Steam app? It should let you. If it doesn't let you, it'll probably let you on PC with the actual system. It's like Battlefield 4, but like it's more realistic than World War 3. It's called World War 3.
What's up, Captain? Back to the sea,
It's
yeah?
just World War 3.
I'm gonna do this alone. Let's go. Yeah.
Look up gameplay on YouTube too.
And before here lies Charles' death by Scallywag.
I have no crew, nothing. No one's gonna help me. I'm doing this by myself.
What about me?
You're not here now, are you?
Yeah, I'm a
He's
ghost.
He's there in spirit.
I bet you're still down at 51%, aren't you?
I am at 60.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna climb this ladder for the hell of it. Ah, I fell. At least I fell in the water. Good.
Oh, no, all of us need to get Fall Guys, bro. We get PC, all of us need to get Fall Guys. We're all gonna have Discord, talking to each other, and fucking playing.
Is it wait? Is the creators of Gang Beasts the makers of Fall Guys? Because I don't know why, but like the games look exactly the fucking same.
Lower the sails.
Look exactly the same. Oh! I'm playing the shittiest game on the planet.
They're moving. Oh my god, they're moving.
I think Eric's gonna be the only. I think Eric's gonna be the only one that's gonna fucking. The ones are going by fast.
Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Oh god. You said. Wait, what Oculus were you guys doing? You said the Oculus. Really? What did you search it up on? Oh! Very soon. Wait, am I going the right way?
I'm gonna buy mine off Apple. I'm buying mine off because all the stuff that I bought off Amazon was never like. Buy mine off. Amazon is like the best reliable delivery. No, it doesn't. It costs 400 for 64, and then for the 164 or whatever, it's like 500. Same price. But on Amazon, but on Amazon the 164 is available, but on the website you guys went on, it wasn't available. Yeah, on Amazon it's available.
I think we're too far now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get everything else.
Ah. Going off course.
and I
Yeah, locked in and
You know what's funny? You know what's funny too? You know that if you connect your Oculus to your PC and you go like on Google and the web, you can access it through your Oculus. Yeah, you can like browse with your Oculus instead of having fucking typing keyboard and shit. You can like browse. Yeah, you can like browse on Oculus and shit. Yeah. Yeah, and like you can, yeah, and you're like moving. Hold up. Wait, hold up. There's this war game on Oculus that we all need to get, and I think it's free too. Good. Oh, fuck. Yo, you. I think in Onward, you can mod the servers too, where you can have, have you played Gary's mod, right? With like, Innocent, the fucking, the Innocent, the fucking, oh, whatchamacallit, like, it, um, yeah, the Murder, the Innocent, and the Detective, there's like a mod for that on where you can play Innocent, fucking,
Put down the anchor, Charles.
yeah,
What are you
it's like,
doing?
yeah, it's like Gary's mod, you can like do that shit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Imagine you're like behind someone. Imagine you're like behind someone. And you're like, bitch, and then you put your armor on them and you fucking get the goddamn gun and you put it up against their head. And like you drag their body away so you put away the evidence. Put him in the closet. But bro, the funny part is when the fucking detective finds you and the fucker's like a goddamn gunslinger. Oh, fuck. Bro, they need to make armor for Oculus, bro, for it to be like that so you can actually feel like real life touches like in the game. Imagine it's like someone pushing you and you feel that force. Yeah, you feel the force.
Have you guys ever gone
Dude,
to like
that's
a
literally Ready Player One,
chiropractor?
bro. That's literally Ready Player
No,
One.
my girlfriend had
Bro, imagine if they made a game like Ready Player
chiropractor?
One, dude. Would you cop that?
I've never gone
play
to
that
one.
forever.
You ever thought about going to a chiropractor?
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't take it up.
Not actually.
Uh,
Mom's gone to one though.
Did she tell you what it felt like? Did you even ask?
I never asked. I was like 7 or 8.
Oh, okay, no, that's fair. Oh, she went. Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah. It would take a while, like maybe 1 or 2 hours, I think.
yeah.
Cause I heard that
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Cause I heard it's supposed to be like a reset. Is over the course
Really?
over the course of years, gravity just pulls you down. So like your spine naturally starts to compress,
Mm-hmm.
or even from your movements, like your hips or your leg joints will go out of place slowly, but you won't obviously feel it because it would be so it would be so slow that it feels normal. Like,
Oh.
you know what I mean? So like your stance, I mean, obviously your stance on how you stand up, the chiropractor can tell. It's like, oh, you're offset
I'm gonna
by
get it
like
like this,
an
but I think it'll
inch
get
to
worse.
your right, or like, well, whichever like side you put more pressure on, kind of thing. It's like you're leaning slightly to the right or left,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
What do you
And
want from me?
they pop everything, like then they put everything back in the way it's supposed to be. Like it's like a reset for your spine, or basically your whole body.
Away with you!
Mm-hmm.
Because they also pull your legs, and they pop your knees, your ankles,
What the heck?
and
Your ankles too?
yeah, your ankles. Uh, even your hip itself, and
You just get
then
an extra feature. Just get an extra feature.
I think even your shoulder, your elbow. Yeah, like basically all your joints, like they could pop and they'll put it back into place, or they'll relieve tension. Cause and even your neck, they'll crack it right. Even though I'm a self cracker and I crack my neck all the time, you're generally not supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I blew it up too close to me.
They say it's like the first sign of stiff neck, which is true. Cause well, my neck does get stiff unless I crack it,
Mm-hmm.
and even then it doesn't really stay loose for that long. Maybe by like the next day it'll be stiff again.
Oh.
Well, not like so stiff to where like I could like turn my head just fine.
Oh.
Like it's not that stiff, but like you do like I do feel tension whenever I move.
Mm. You've been wanting to go to one though?
I've been thinking about it. They say it does help, especially if you have like lower back pain.
Oh. I don't know. It sounds painful to me.
Well, they say yeah you're gonna be sore because your muscles are so
Huh?
memorized to be in a certain position for so long that,
Uh-huh.
that they don't want to go into that position, even though it's the way it's
I don't
supposed to
know. I
be.
really
It doesn't want to go back in that position, so like that's why you have to like go back a few times. Like you just don't go once; you have to go back a few
Oh, okay,
times.
that's why.
Yeah, so like they say the first time you do it, you're obviously gonna be sore. You're gonna be sore because
Mm-hmm.
your muscles aren't memorized to be this way, so they're gonna like retract and go back to the way they normally were. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
you have to go back a few times.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yo, bro, when we all get Oculuses, bro, we all gotta fucking play like a ball, for real.
Because you're supposed to pull. You're not supposed to like bend, or like when you crack your knuckle or your fingers or your knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to like close your fist and push them in like that. You're actually supposed to just pull them.
Dude, imagine,
Oh.
It's better to pull outward and extend them rather than because if you do that like the way you would normally crack your fingers, it's actually bad because then your hands will eventually crunch into like kind of like like a claw formation where your fingers are like always bent and you can't extend them
What
at
the
all.
heck?
It's actually bad to do that. You have to pull your fingers,
Not bend them?
not bend them when you crack them, because it's bad.
What if I bend them by pushing them outwards?
Like how?
Like, like you interlock them and then like you do the
Oh, like when you interlock your fingers and like you kind of like bend
Push
your
'em
fingers
out.
like yeah, push them out like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to, if your hands were already getting crunched up like that, yeah, that would be a good opposite direction to do it.
Hmm.
But it is better to pull.
I feel like if I pull them, they're gonna come off.
Oh wait, no. Wait,
Because
wait,
you
wait,
you want
wait, no,
to
wait, no,
you want to
no, no,
relieve
no, no.
you want to
You know the
relieve the
Oculus has
tension
a ring
from your
in it,
joints.
right? You know that when you first
So
get
you
the
want to
Oculus,
pull,
it tells you
because
to
then
make
it
a box. It tells you to make
pulls
a
the
box of
bone
where the fuck you're gonna go around.
away from the joints,
Yeah,
and that way the little cushion that's in between
and the thing is that when you
your
move out of the box,
joints
it
kind of
puts you back
gets a
into
chance
reality,
to
like
breathe.
the stinging off your eyes.
Yeah. Makes
I won't-
sense.
I guess you could probably tell I've been watching a lot of chiropractor videos. Cause like I see him the way he cracks the neck, and the way he
Mhm.
cracks the back, the way he cracks the hips, your legs, and your fingers. He even does like the fingers, and even like your wrist. He even like pulls your wrist and it cracks. I see. I can't do that. I can't pull my wrist and it cracks. I bend my wrist and it cracks.
Mm,
I used to be able to crack the where my leg meets my hip. I used to be able to crack that by
really?
like bending, by like kind of like sitting in a crisscross position in a sense, or like you know that one stretch where like you have one leg bent and one leg extended and you kind of stretch for the one that's extended. Remember that stretch in school?
Yeah.
Except I would push down on the one that's bent and it would crack the joint on my hip.
What the heck?
I used to do that, be able to do that for both legs, but I think I've done it too much to where it's not doing it anymore.
Oh, it's because he got pulled over. It's because he got pulled over when he had everything on him.
I used to be used to be able to crack my ankles. That's obviously not the right way. No, not the right way. You should crack them. I would actually like lay on my legs and like lay backwards, and they would crack that way.
Oh.
Dude, this nigga's calling me Steven. Oh yeah. Well, of course we could never, because having, it's cause, bruh, like, who gets a fucking 6 felonies in one stop, bro? Like, you must be fucking retarded.
It also increases, surprisingly enough, so when you get fully adjusted and it starts working, you actually gain strength back.
What the heck?
Yeah. Especially like in your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were to like pop your shoulder or and like everything else in your arm and like put everything back into place, you would gain stronger hand, like your original like hand strength and even your lifting power. I bet you like, cause every once in a while, whenever you're lifting heavy things, right? Say you do the same job over and over again, right?
No,
Mhm.
no.
You don't go to a
Dude, you
chiropractor
said
over
that
the
last
years,
time,
and
and then after that,
it starts
like a month
to take a
later,
toll on you, and you
posted
start to
something on his
struggle a
story,
bit.
he's like, got the homies by my
Because
side.
usually
All
a
of them
joint
just
in
keep
your
it-
shoulder,
Oh my God, you just made
or
me hit it, bro.
say like you pull something, and it, you're like, oh no, I'm fine, and then
Yeah,
like you notice you're still struggling.
yeah, that's what I'm s-
You
it's
get
like, bro, don't
it's
say
usually
you
probably
need
a
help,
joint
you're
that's
gonna
off
ask for help,
place,
but
or even
just
or even like
admit that
muscles that
when
are just worn out. and need to be massaged, in a sense. Like even like
Um,
even like massaging your muscles, like
Mhm.
deep, like deep massage.
Yeah, he does
It
work like
would
that.
it would obviously it would
Yeah,
hurt,
and then
it would
he'll
hurt
do
like a
he pushes
motherfucker
like that.
because
Yeah, he pushes
those
like
muscles
that.
haven't been
Like,
touched in forever.
like,
So those muscles would be like, "What the fuck you doing? I was chilling. I was staying in this one spot, and now you're making me move. This hurts." In a sense. So when they
Mm.
do that, you actually gain hand strength, and even like when you lift up things, it
Mhm.
increases your overall strength. Because usually when your muscles get worn out, uh, you start relying on other muscles that are obviously weaker than your main ones.
Mm. Yeah.
So when you fix those main ones, you're like, oh shit, this is like easy. Holy fuck! It's like yeah, because your other muscles were worn out. These or they got torn or something. You pulled something and it doesn't make the main muscle fire as efficiently as it should.
Oh.
I mean that's mainly for like I mean it will help you, but that's mainly for like what is it? Bodybuilders?
Mhm.
Because bodybuilders lift heavy things all the time, so you kind of had to be in tip-top shape to do contests or tournaments and stuff. So like their muscles, they always need to be worked on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not gonna help you either. It will most definitely help you.
Mm. Ah, that just sounds painful though.
Oh no, it will be painful. You're gonna wanna you're gonna wanna like get away from him, like if they're him or her, whoever's doing the massage or whatever. You're
Mhm.
gonna like want to get away, but he's like, no, you have to, you can't leave. You're gonna keep you there.
No.
Cause like, if you ever like done something, Ricardo, they
Wait, I
haven't
can hear you
done.
guys.
Hello, hello.
There you go. Okay, say it again.
You can say, have you ever like done something that you haven't done in a while? Like, let's say like, say let's say running for example. Let's say you just immediately tomorrow you just off of a whim you're like I'm gonna run 3 miles
Mhm.
and you do that, your legs are gonna be like why are you doing this? And they're like gonna be like noodles the next day. It's the same way like that where it's like muscles that weren't being used before using something else and then yeah it's like the same thing like that.
Mm. When are you gonna do it? If you plan on to?
There's, there's one I want to go to just because they have a special technique. It's called the Y strap.
Mhm.
Watch here. I'll find a video and I'll show you it. And you'd be like, oh hell no. I just need like a short clip. Uh, uh
Be brief.
okay, here.
We are done.
I'll just copy this video. It's only like the first 10 seconds. You don't have to watch the whole thing. So like he straps this to your base of your back of your
I've
head.
seen this. Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen things like this happening like so.
Yeah, he basically straps that to your head, and then he basically pulls your entire spine.
My God.
What is it?
That's what I want.
I don't know why you would want to do that, Raymond.
And there's only very few places here in California that do it, and they're like, there's one in like really Southern California, like I think like San Diego or something,
Mhm.
and then there's one like up north, like near where Andrew is.
Mm.
Like, god damn it. I want this done because I've seen it so many times. Like, I want to get it done, even though it seems scary. It does. I'm not gonna lie.
Then be gone.
A lot of people just say it feels so good after. I really want it.
Ricardo, how far are you?
I am at 82%.
Because when I was smaller, my mom would actually squeeze me to crack my back, or she would actually lift me up and then like let my weight. It was basically like her version of the white stripe, where she would shake me up and down and let my lower half basically pull my spine, and it would actually work. You know, it was like her version of the white strap. It felt really good every time. She obviously can't do it anymore because I'm 23 and I'm too old. She's too old and she can't lift me. I'm very sad.
Oh,
I can't ever get that ever again. I would literally need like a six, a 6 foot 5 inches bodybuilder to come pick me up and do that.
uh-huh.
We have things to discuss. Focus your mind. Mm-hmm. Ah.
Yeah, my left arm actually does this thing, which I'm pretty sure there's a joint out of place, to be honest. Where I
Oh,
where I lift up my arm and like I have it like at a 90-degree angle in front of my chest, so like my fist is like right like by my chest. It's like folded, and whenever I go and I like I'm like reaching to my right shoulder kind of thing, and then I come back. It's like if my arm right here, or my, what do you call it, the upper part of my arm,
The grog is pouring nicely today.
the joint that connects
Should
to
be
my
getting your
shoulder.
delivery later.
I feel like it's bumping. I feel it every time. It like
I've got a
bumps with
lovely
something.
guest,
It like rubs against something,
Grog. Now, remember to wash your
but it
tank.
never doesn't hurt. I just feel the friction when it bumps into something.
So, what would
It's
you
like if I'm popping my shoulder, but it actually
I've got a
doesn't
lovely guest.
doesn't pop.
So, what would
It
you
happens every time too. It's always in that position though.
yeah.
And even when I try to replicate it with my right arm, it doesn't do it. It's only in my left arm, or my left shoulder, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, do you know why or no?
I've never actually popped my shoulder, so I wouldn't know why. I don't remember pulling anything.
I would assume it's from work.
No, this has been a few years actually.
Oh,
Like high school type shit. I think maybe even like before high school. I noticed it, but like I never, like my arm doesn't hurt when I do that, so maybe that's why. I mean, to be fair, my left arm is not my dominant hand, so my left hand is weaker than my right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that makes it significantly weaker. I don't know. Never really noticed.
No. Well,
Mm,
did they have the you didn't have the stuff in it, did it? The papers that told us to keep? No, we put them in that drawer. Oh, then no.
Hey Ethan, is Domo on my bed? Is Domo on my bed? I was even looking up like prices for an adjustment, which I think even does does Medicare even like cover chiropractors or no?
I don't think so.
Doesn't. Honestly, not that expensive for a full adjustment. At least for some places, it's like, especially the one with the white strap. It was like what, $100 for a full adjustment. I mean, yeah, if I went a few times, it would obviously rack up. I don't feel like that's too bad compared to be like when you go to the doctor, be like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh yeah, yeah, you have a cold. Like, really, that was it? He's like, yeah, that'll be $600, please. Oh, well, really? Cost $600 for your diagnosis? For you to tell me that? Like, yeah. Well, fuck off. I'm not paying that.